Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and we are back for the F1 23 My Team Career Mode for part number 11, or I should say round 11, for the Great Britain Grand Prix, or the British Grand Prix in my American things, because I don't know why I said Great Britain. It is well, I'll call it the British Grand Prix. How about that? Nice and abbreviated. That's how it's originally called in real life, but, you know, I'm just being dumb. So, yep. Anyways, as you can tell right away, we're just doing some marketing stuff, just choosing a new rival. We've absolutely kind of collapsed Charles Leclerc. Not Charles Leclerc. We've collapsed Pierre Gasly in a rivalry. And one thing to keep in mind, though, is that, well, we can get a new sponsor. Look at that. We're claim level 10, so that means another sponsor, which means more money. And that is good. And, the store, take a look at that. That's a good one. Complete a clean race, which I'm pretty confident I can do that. I'm not really a dirty driver, compared to what I was in that one video online. But we won't get into that. You'll find that video, y'all. Just keep scrolling. You'll find it eventually. But yeah, if you remember the last year's gameplay, I think we hired a bunch of other. I don't know how far we got into sponsorship, so I think we've gotten like 3, or we maxed off at 3, so getting more money and more income is good for the team, because again, I mean, we could just put money into the car and basically just in the everything else like that, you know what I mean? So we're gonna sign with the store. We're gonna go with them, and we're gonna take a look at the driver market for one more time. If you not check out the last video, as much as I said who could possibly take Liam's seat, Jamie Chadwick or Kelly Maya are the two favorites. Mainly because, again, I would really like to have a female driver in my team. You know, I mean, Aiden Jackson, he's in there. Yuki Tsunoda, Kevin Magnussen. There's a lot of people that could come for that seat, but again, right now my key is set on 2 female drivers, and Kelly Maya probably being my favorite because she's just an absolute badass. Jamie Chadwick, she's up there. Aiden Jackson, though, he's a high candidate for that seat. Devin Butler is. I'm just gonna let Devin just be. Casper Ackerman, though, that's a good shout out, but I don't really know if I want to hire someone who's like almost 41 years old. Again, Callie Maya, she's got a better rating than Jamie Chadwick, but again, I mean, the reason why I just like that is, you know, her pace and racecraft is pretty good. Aiden's is really good as well, so Aiden Jackson could be another one favorite, but again, we have one more race, so we can make the decision on who we're going to sign, but it is now time for upgrading the car and making the car faster, and we can make the car faster by doing some durability upgrades. That's all we wanted, right? That's not ideal, but yep, it's just the way it is, y'all. So we'll do some durability upgrades, and done is that. And then we'll probably do a little bit more upgrading. No upgrades coming onto the car though this weekend. Everything is kind of the same. And hey, look at that! Get some sponsors in the fire suit. There we go. It's only Distort though, and the other sponsor that we have, or it's only Distort. I don't know why. That's unfortunate, but yeah, that's basically it for FP1, FP2, and FP3. We passed all the practice programs. Car feels I don't know. The car does not feel. It doesn't. It's not. Oh god, it's just not there. I don't know. I honestly, this could be a struggling weekend. It's just the high speeds, and it's mainly just maggots and baggots. I don't know what it is, but like, I lost almost like a second to like the Red Bull, and Max was on like a qualifying run too in practice. But again, that's something completely different. You know what I mean? So. We're going to get back to home base, though, and we're going to try to go see on if we can do any more upgrades to the car. And simple as that. And just take a look at, you know, just see what we can do. We have 2,000 resource points, and also change our engines. Running some nice components. New engine components, so we probably should run in new components, the ones that are at least we haven't used yet, or the ones that are less worn. Engine components are kind of all over the place. Depending on where we qualify today, I might take an engine penalty, but it's just whatever. Engine penalties are gonna be a thing, you know what I mean? So that's a bit annoying, but usually, I mean, hell, I feel like knowing me, my first race, I'd probably end up taking an engine penalty, I think, in my first ever career mode race. So yeah, but yeah, there's that. So yeah, but looking at upgrades, we could do some fuel efficiency, but the fuel's kind of fine. We could do some tire wear though. We do desperately need some more tire wear upgrades. But rear downforce, that'll be on ready for Spa. We'll do that, shall we? And can we do front? No, apartment capacity reach. Okay, unfortunate, but yeah. And probably some engine power would be good too, but yeah, we'll figure that out. But it is time for mainly my least favorite part, and that is qualifying. So let's go qualify around Silverstone. Let's go see what we can do out of this car. Oh, the intensity, the adrenaline, I don't know. Just we're here. We're ready to qualify. Qualifying being my least favorite part of the weekend because well, I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. My one lap pace is crap. I'm gonna stand by that until when I'm 50. I'm gonna come back when I'm like 60. I'm gonna be watching these videos and be like, bro, how cringy was I? But we're gonna keep going on though for our first lap in Q1 so far. We get a P5 though on our first run. That's pretty good. But again, just behind both the Astons, which is kind of surprising because again, I thought we would have been ahead of the Astons, but it wasn't like a great lap, but like it was okay. But we could probably get overtaken by everybody, I feel like, because there's a lot of drivers that are on laps, and we're falling on the grid right now. P10, P11, and I don't know where else we could fall though. But again, almost a second off the pace to George Russell. That is mad. Think about that. Liam Lawson though, look at that. Mate's gonna be probably dead last, and we're me and Liam are kind of struggling though. P12, that's not gonna make us into Q2, so we're gonna have to go for another lap completely. And we lost a lot of time. We actually lost a lot of time through cops, so that's not ideal as we head through Maggots and Baggots and down into the main straightaway down into the chicanes as well. But you could tell right away, very much a difficult kind of lap from our side. Only found a 10th so far in our car. It's not ideal, but again, we could get into Q3 though, or Q2. Not Q3, we're far away from Q3. We can into Q2 though, possibly, because I don't think anybody else is really improving around the track. Gasly already did his lap time, but we're going to do it anyways. We're going to see where we get. I think that's single digits. That is single digits. That's actually P7, so I'll take that. That is, you know what? That is not a bad lap. It could have been better, but that is not a bad lap from my side at all. That is actually a decent lap. About 4/10 away from Leclerc. The Ferrari's quick, mate. That's a pretty quick Ferrari, but again, Bottas looks like he got into Q3. Both Alfa Romeos are hot. Look at that. Gasly's out, and De Vries is dead last. Not surprised. Maybe that's why he got dropped from AlphaTauri. Sorry, Nick fans. Also got Liam Lawson up there as well. He's in. He's out in Q2, so that's not great. But I don't know why I'm laughing so much. I don't get it. I think I'm laughing at just the way that, just the Nick De Vries joke. I don't know. I just feel bad. I really do feel bad for him. But anyways, Q2. Let's not talk about the real life Formula One. Let's go talk about our team. But anyways, here we are. P15 so far. It wasn't a great first lap. Kind of struggled a little bit through the I think like the beginning of the lap. We were just sliding all over the place. This is a brand new set, by the way, so that is a positive at least. But we're going to keep on going. We're going to see where we are as we line up. And here we go. About at least a second. So this is going to be a good lap. This could get us into Q3, though. Can we get into Q3? Yes, we do. P5. Is that safe, though? Could it be safe? It is safe. Look at that. Q3. That is... You know what? I will take that. Mainly because I didn't... I wasn't expecting that. I thought we were going to be out in Q2, to be honest. But again, look at that. We actually let Oscar out. And looks like Stroll's out as well. And then Q3, there's nothing to write home about in Q3. We found absolutely no time, no pace, no nothing. So yeah, that's it's a bit of an unfortunate path, but you know, these things happen. So we're gonna keep pushing forward, and we're gonna go see what we can achieve in this race. So we could get some grid penalties though. This is the kind of the time where people start taking grid penalties. So there is a lot on our hands today for the sprint race. And not for the sprint race, for the main race. So let's go see what we can do though in this race. As you can tell away from we've already lost a little bit of the rivalry, but I don't really care for that right now. Again, race pace is usually always better than the quality pace, so that's a positive. But yeah, nothing really much more to say. But hopefully Liam can get something out of this in his last race. So yeah, let's get on to the race, shall we?
Welcome everyone as you join us at a former Second World War aircraft base, now converted into one of the great motor racing tracks. Britain is one of only 2 countries to have held a Grand Prix in every year of the Formula One World Championship, and long may that continue. This is Silverstone, and this is the British Grand Prix. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of Silverstone Circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, but the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Verstappen, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Bottas, Joker, Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, Stroll, Perez, Ocon, Joe, Hulkenberg, Gasly, Albon, Liam Lawson, Sargent, Tsunoda, De Vries, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. A warm welcome to Anthony Davidson, who's beside me in the commentary box today. Let's talk about Joker. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going.
All right, Mark, I got you, mate. We're gonna see what we can do though. It's gonna be a bit of a challenge. We did actually benefit though because some guys had some grid penalties, but yeah. Now it's the time to make the strategy. I think we might go mediums to soft to hot. Soft to mediums would have been good, but we're gonna go back to the preferred strategy. Just a simple one stop. There's nothing much more we can really do. But it is time for the 5 red lights around Silverstone. We're gonna go underway for the British Grand Prix. Lights out, away we go for the British Grand Prix and also Liam's last race. Let's go see what he can do in his last race today. But so far, a good start ahead. We actually got an amazing start. Jumped Alonso, jumped Norris, up to P5 already on lap 1. Hell of a start. And Alonso's going to fight this back, but he does not get the move done. He's just peeping his car a little bit in the windows. And again, we just lost a little bit of the car in the exit. But again, it's just going to be hard to keep up with the Red Bulls as well. But Russell got a much better start compared to Leclerc. Leclerc got kind of didn't get the greatest start. I feel like that happened to him. But yeah. As well, we're going to keep pushing on as much as we can. I don't really want to push too much. I just really want to sit back and lift and coast. My race pace, I know that I'm not going to be able to fight these guys today, so I'm going to be all on my own. But again, here goes Alonso down the inside of Cops. Thought about it. No, he doesn't now head through Maggots and Baggots. Still coming through as much as we can. We're still side by side. And we're still side by side, you know what I mean? And we're going to... Oh, what a battle. I lost my words. I lost my train of thought for a minute there. I forgot what I was doing. But yeah, we're going to head down now. Verstappen's lost a lot of time, though. I don't know where he lost the time, though. But Sainz and... Oh, no, Leclerc... Why am I thinking Charles Leclerc is up there? I need to, like, look at the pre-race, you know? But again, George Russell leads, and he's going to take the lead of the British Grand Prix. He takes the lead, and he is leading. How many times have I said leading? Oh my gosh. But yeah, he's comfortably ahead, and we are just sitting back, just watching the battle unfold. Trying to watch the gap from Alonso behind, and also Lando Norris. So now it's more time to just relax and sit back. There is a yellow flag, though. That could be for one of the Williams, I believe. That might be Logan Sargent that's out of the race. Or Alex Albon. That is someone. That's Logan Sargent. Oh, the American. Oh, no. 2 Americans on the grid and 1 goes out. Hopefully the other one stays in. We've only really had 1 engine failure this season. That was actually very early on in the season. That was at Jeddah. And we haven't had one ever since. The engine things are on high. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe just our durability is just really good. I don't know. It could be something. Who knows? But, yeah, we're going to keep going forward. And you can tell right away, Alonso was fighting us down the inside on lap 3 now. Alonso side by side as we head down into Woodcut and everything else like that. I think is this corner still called Woodcut? I can't remember. I'm really bad at corner names, y'all. I'm sorry. Down the old pit straight, though. Alonso, this is really where like another AI driver can come in really quick. But again, we're taking as much outside curb as much as we can. We head now through cups. Lost a little bit of, just got a little bit tricky now down through maggots and baggets. Look at this side by side between Verstappen and Sainz. Wow, what a... I'm honestly shocked that they're even still side by side still, because I was thinking one of them could back out. But again, here comes Lando, though. And here comes Alonso on lap 3. It's still very early on in this race. Sergio Perez, he's back there as well. Again, Lando could possibly think about a move as we head down towards the Val chicane. But Lando might just back off and just see what we can do. But Verstappen and Sainz, so they make contact down the Val. And we almost did a through goes Hamilton, but it looks like no one did it. We're going to just back out of that one. We could have had a through goes Hamilton, but clearly not. But anyways, we go down the inside on Carlos Sainz, and we get the move done. And we kind of cut the track a little bit because we try to send it completely by flat out, and I would not recommend going flat out through that part of the track. Just go flat out when you're qualifying, right? Don't learn from me, y'all. I'm kind of bad at advice. But we keep going, and we chase at the Verstappen now. Lando has lost a little bit of time to Sainz, mainly squabbling. But again, he's just ultimately gets ahead though. But Sainz does get back around him. Lando. It's been how many years now since they've been separated? 3 years, 4 years? It's been, man, I think it's been 3 years now. So yeah, but Carlos Sainz is still going to fight this back. We're going to go down the inside. We're going to defend the inside. We're going to force him around the outside. And well, fortunately, thankfully he didn't actually fight that good. Thankfully he didn't fight that. So that is well, I'll take that very much indeed. So I'm happy with that. But we keep going on, and again, here comes Lando. And remember, if you saw in the real life British Grand Prix, that car was bloody quick around maggots and baggets, and it looks like it's bloody quick over there too. So Lando's going to fight this back, and he's going to get around Sainz. Sainz is not going to fight that back, and he's going to let Lando go. And now it's a battle between me and Lando. Carlos actually lost his spot though, also to Fernando Alonso, so that's not ideal. But again, and now 2 cops. Honestly, I'm thinking that I thought Lando could have had it, but he's not going for it. You know what I mean? So he's just gonna let everything unfold, which I respect that. And we're just gonna keep on going. We're gonna lift and coast a little bit, and we're gonna get a great run. If we sit by Lando, that would really help us though, because it'll help us save the tires. But you can tell the fuel burn is like too high here. But it's now side by side between Lando and us, and we go side by side. Lando gonna do a switchback on us. Thought about it, the old switcheroo. No, he doesn't. And head down to the Val chicane. We're gonna stay ahead, thankfully, and we'll just keep jumping on the P4 train, or on that hype train. But again, one thing to keep in mind though is that those Mercedes are gone. They are. If you did not check out later, as you saw on the track map, you'll see where those Mercedes are compared to Max. But we're not focused on that. We're focused on the battle behind Sergio Perez and Carlos Sainz. Sainz is falling off like a rock. Charles Leclerc as well. He's back there as well. We got a couple little bit of drivers that are kind of mixed up around the grid. I feel like that's going to happen kind of the later half of the season because, again, everyone's taking engine penalties and everything else like that. But I'm holding up a train. I'm conducting the choo-choo train around here. But again, here comes Sergio down the inside on Kops. Almost makes contact with Lando. He gets around the inside, gets him on the next corner, through the last corner, out of maggots and baggots, and Lando might fight that back, and he did. He got back around him. Fair play. Fair play, mate. Fair play to you, Lando. And we're going to keep fighting this back, and we're going to just keep pushing forward. Try to stay clear of Norris, and here comes the choo-choo train coming apart. We're now side by side. We might be side by side through the Val Chicane, and against a 3-car battle. And no, he doesn't. I thought Norris was going to fight that, but no, he doesn't. He's going to back out of it, which is smart. Very smart from Lando to not fight that any much more than what he probably could do. But yeah, still going out. It looks like Sergio kind of blocked off though from Norris, just a little bit there. So that's not ideal, but you can tell right away though we're kind of a little bit struggling out through the little half of the stint. We're gonna make Lando go down the inside again. We got just something about our straight line speed though was like better than them, and we're all over the marbles, and we've just lost position. Oh, lovely. That's P5 now, which is probably cool because again, we can easily get Lando back. Lando is our race today. Same as I think Lando will mainly be our race. Alonso and Perez, they're not really our race. But it's just a matter of just how much Perez is going to fight this, you know. And last race, we actually had a great battle with the last career mode race. We had a great battle with Sergio. If you not remember, go check out the Austrian episode. Actually, I hope you all do check that out because, again, why are you watching this one when I probably already said the spoilers early on with the fascinating P2 result we got there. But we're not focused on the P2 battle. We're not focused on Austria. We're focused on P4. And again, here comes the slipstream. Here comes the DRS. Here comes the overtake on Lando. Oh my God! Almost made contact. And oh my God! I think Perez just. Did Perez? I don't know if Perez chopped him off or Perez just fight that back. But hell, holy moly! That could have ended badly. And again, all over the place. I don't know what the hell I was thinking there. It took too much curve. But lap 12 now. It is time for some pit stops. And well. Piastri's in. He just came in, and he's out, and he's go through this long pit lane. Where's the Apex GP? Where are they at? Aren't they supposed to be here? But here comes Oscar. He's gonna come out of the pit lane. They actually could have a great shot at undercutting us. They could honestly really do. I just realized that Yuki Tsunoda, he gets out as well, and look at our tires already. They are just crap, and we're gonna come into the pits now. So yeah, we're going to come into the pits. Sergio stays up from the left, so we could have an overcut. Lando Norris, though, could have it. And can we... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. I don't know what to say. Okay, so that's going to change everything. Now, I thought the pit speed around here was 50 miles per hour, like 180 kilometers an hour, or whatever the hell. I don't know. Oh, that's unfortunate. So now we have to somehow pull a 5-second gap. But we do get ahead of Lando, which is good. Thank to the Lord that we get ahead. Because, oh. Now this is a bit of a, this is a bit confusing now. Now we're going to be a little bit in trouble here. And Ocon's going to not hold back any much longer. He's going to keep on fighting this. He's going to go down the inside. We're all over the outside. We're just all over the marbles, and Leclerc, he's fighting this, and Leclerc's going to back out of that. I don't know where Leclerc came out of this one, but hell of a recovery from the Ferrari driver, but he's got DRS though, but he's not going to get around us. He's got much more straight line speed than us. I'm surprised that we're sticking with the McLarens though, because I think like they had like the second fastest car in the straight line. I knew the Astons had another. I know the Astons have a quick car in the straight line, and Aston, we're technically fighting Aston Martin for P4 in the constructors, and also we're fighting for McLaren as well because McLaren's driver lineup is absolutely crazy, and Oscar Piastri, I think he's all the way up at the front of that train, so he's leading that train all the way up to P4. So, Alonso's also up there as well. So we got ourselves a little bit of a challenge here, but Alcon's got DRS. We got DRS, we got overtake enabled, we got everything enabled in this car, and we're going to get ahead or down the inside. Move is done. That was probably, that move needed to get done very much indeed, because again, if we just stayed back any much longer, then we probably would have lost time, but thank Lord we didn't. That is that is at least a positive. But anyways, lap 7, not lap 7, lap 15 now. Almost 10 laps to go now left in this race. Here comes Sergio. I forgot we're fighting Sergio on the exit. Sergio's gonna fight this down the inside, and we are going to stay ahead. Lovely. That is it's a P6 now. And here comes the main battle. And again, we're a bit under pressure though, because we're technically right now out of the points, I feel like, because we have to pull away 5 seconds. And if we don't pull away 5 seconds, then it's going to be crucial. But again, we give Stroll a little bit of a squeeze. I thought Alonso was in this battle. I guess not. I don't know. Maybe that was a different car. That was probably someone else I was thinking about then. I swear to God, Alonso was up here as well, but I guess not. But anyways, Stroll and Perez, they're having a squab. Having a little bit of a squabble. Or a kerfuffle. And us, we're fighting Oscar Piastri now. We're just going to stay behind Piastri and then get down this the next straight and head down towards Val Chicane and everything like that. We're going to make the move down. We're going to dump overtake. We're going to dump our DRS. We're going to dump everything we got in this tank, and we're going to have to push all the way to the end. Look at the overspeed. Look at this overspeed over Piastri. We get the move done, and that is P4. And now we have to change our mood, and that is to go full attack or full push, as Bono would say to Lewis Hamilton in his Hammer Time, and that is what we have to do. But Sergio Perez has other plans. He wants to get around as fast as we can. I'm fine with letting Sergio go. There's not much more we can fight the Red Bull for, because that Red Bull is just so quick, so we're going to let him go here. We're not even going to bother. You go, mate. Go have fun. just go have some fun, because there's nothing much more that I can do. But 1.4 seconds now from Lando, but we have to mainly watch out for the gap between Stroll, because that's basically where everything is. And yeah, we got to keep a good eye on Stroll as well. So we have to pull away 5 seconds in almost 5 laps. Is that possible? I don't know, but we have to hit our marks, and we're not hitting our marks so far, because again, and the whole weekend was just a struggle with rotation and everything. The setup wasn't good, and mainly maggots and baggets are fine. Everything else is just crap. And again, we missed in the apex there again. That third apex too, I'm missing a lot as well, so that's not ideal. But I don't know, maybe it's just, you know, my crap driving, which is probably my crap driving, to be honest. But again, we missed the apex by a hot mile again. That's not great. I need to nail my apexes right, and I'm still not even nailing them properly either, so that's not great, can tell you very much. But 3 seconds away from Piastri now. I think Piastri's actually fighting with the Astons of Stroll and Alonso. I think now Alonso's in that train, so we just gotta keep pushing forward. But again, we're seeing a pretty good gap with Sergio though, but Lando's catching. He's quick. He's bloody quick in that McLaren. We're not so quick in our let's call this the McLaren 2, because it kind of looks like no one has really said it to me yet, but it looks, my friend, I showed him my car and he said it looks like a McLaren. I'm like, oh, that's kind of unfortunate. I'm telling you, it's just an orange and black car, mate. Nothing too bad, you know what I mean? But we keep going. Very much though, still a challenge to see on where the pace is to Piastri, and basically see on what's going on back there. But I can't really look right now, because again, I'm focused on pushing to the end. And again, there's just some parts of the track we're getting ahead of Lando, and then there's some parts of the track where Lando's just much faster. But there's a battle though for P1 though. Hopefully we get to this P1 battle, because that is Russell and Verstappen. That's basically Max fighting 2 Mercedes guys, and Sergio's not even close to that battle, and again, almost lost the car there. They're just having an amazing battle. We're just kind of in this like boat where we're just pushing all the way toward the end, and you could tell right away another snap there once again, almost another snap. The car is just, the tires are dead. What much more do you want from me? The car is not so quick around here, I can tell you that much. But fortunately it is. So it's just the way it is, you know. So we keep going. Perez though pulled the 2 seconds now away from us. Lando's all over the back of us. Oscar, we're not just we're just not getting away from him. It's just a bit difficult to judge, but we need him to like just. I know I need Oscar to fight more with just everybody else, but again, we could secure though P6 though if we're lucky enough. So we just have to play the cards right with the 5-second penalty. But here's the battle for P1 of the penultimate lap of the Grand Prix. Max Verstappen is all over the back of Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton is looking for another win around Silverstone. He's won this race multiple times. I'm pretty sure it's his favorite race of the year. And well, as you can tell, the British driver is going to be under pressure from Max Verstappen. Max is going to have other plans. He wants to win the British Grand Prix. He's won this Grand Prix. He's won in Great Britain once, and he won the 70th anniversary Grand Prix, I'm pretty sure, in 2020. But again, he goes around the outside of the Mercedes driver, and he's going to get ahead. And last lap of the Grand Prix, and look at the gap down there to Oscar Piastri and Lance Stroll. We have pulled 5 seconds. We have achieved what we wanted to. And now we just have to continue on and just going to the end. But I'm a little bit nervous, though, mainly from Lando Norris, because, again, I don't want to be fighting Lando Norris too much. So I need to stay ahead of Lando. Thankfully, he actually won't get ahead, so that is a W. But my my voice is kind of losing its will to live. So yeah, but Lando maybe thought about it. No, he doesn't. Verstappen's going to win the Grand Prix. We're going to come home to P6 for the team. That's a great result. I will take that very much. More points on the board, though. Take a look at that.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Here we are then, a fantastic British Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners today. What do you think it was today, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here.
All right, there's your winner. Max Verstappen wins the British Grand Prix comfortably. Well, not comfortably ahead, but he had a fight for it, and he definitely did. But he gets ahead of both Mercedes today. Mercedes looks like they had the winning bag. They had a pretty good gap to Max, but that Max Verstappen is just built different, even in the game too. In real life, he's even built even more different. But Max gets home. Amazing result from him, and from our side, that is a P6. Oh, I'm so happy that we that we didn't lose any more positions. Points matter so much to me, and just getting these many, just getting all these points are just needed. But again, see how much we okay, we got him by at least a 10, so that's not bad to Oscar Piastri. But yeah, Liam Lawson though in his last race, P19. He beat Nick DeVries, but who cares for that? Leclerc was also out as well in the race. I didn't even know. I forgot he retired. I don't even know where he retired in the race, but it's gonna be that. So yeah. Anyways, P7 still comfortably ahead of Fernando. Lando is closing that gap as well to Alonso as well. But we're so far best of the. I guess you would say best of the rest, because Aston Martin are kind of a little bit in like the midfield now, but pulling a little bit away from McLaren. Gaining a lot though in Aston. We're pretty close to Aston, so we could probably get Aston by Hungary, but I think Hungary might suit. I think it might honestly suit the Aston a little bit more. I don't know if it will suit us enough, but again, I mean, it's hard to judge. I don't know how good the car is, because we're gonna have upgrades coming onto that car. Pretty sure we're gonna have some rear downforce come on, and I think some weight reduction that's coming on for the last 2 rounds, but. Yeah, and, well, we're going to have to decide our new teammate for the next episode, so we'll save that for the next one. We're not going to jump into that, but you'll just have to wait and see on who the next teammate is. But some of y'all probably will be surprised, but by those names, I can tell you it's one of those names. But y'all probably might be surprised with my decision, but that's all I got in today's video, y'all. Thank you all for watching this video. If you would like to see more content, please go check out my channel below. If you guys want to support the channel, please like and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. I love you all. If you do subscribe to me, I'll likely subscribe to you back. I just have to get better at reading my notifications, but that's all I got to say in this video, y'all. Have a good rest of your day, y'all. Stay safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy your weekend. Or, this is not even the weekend when it comes out, but you get the gist of it. Have a good one, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one.